Hello again, Colin here from HNL Victoria. We've got a couple of videos here for you. This is video 1 of 2 about House and Land Packages 101. So this one's about what is a house and land package and answering the question of are they exclusive? Now we find a lot of people who inquire initially don't quite understand this, so it's a really short video just to explain how it works. So the first thing that a lot of people see is a house and land package flyer or an advert on like a realestate.com. Similar, I guess, pieces of information are provided. So we thought we'd just outline what these things are. So you'll often see the builder name, of course. Now you'll see a facade image, which what we define as what's called a render. Most of the facade images you see on advertisements or on package flyers and things like that, they are renders. And what that means is that they're not actual photos of the actual house with that facade. So there's a reason for that. Now, because there's so many different, I'll try and use my hands here, because there's so many different widths. So there's houses you can get that are this wide, an 8 meters, 10 meters, 12, 14, and 16. And getting a builder to get renders done on every single type or width of house is a very expensive exercise. So generally what they'll do is they'll try their best to get a render that matches what that facade may look like. And then to pretty it up, they will add front landscaping, a few other features. There will always be the terms and conditions saying, look, it displays some things not included, etc., etc. So just when you see facade images, understand two things. They're just a bit of a guide only. And the second thing is that there's always more facades to choose from. Okay, so when you talk to your builder, understand that there are other options with facades, which we do have a video for you further below, specifically about facades and how to go about it. The address and suburb obviously displayed. The pricing and description will always be there. Just be careful here when you see packages. Well, probably not be careful, but just be mindful, including first home buyer price. So sometimes a package will be advertised at $800,000 for whatever numbers, and it'll deduct the $10,000 first home buyer grant just to make it a little bit more appealing, but technically a first home buyer can get it at that price. Okay, so it's more of something to grab your attention and get you to click on the package. Package inclusions, this will just be a bit of a summary of the key inclusions. Some people have, 3, 4, or 5, and some people have a long list like this. Just a snapshot. And then, sorry, my head's in the way there, but that says sales consultant, so that'll have, that's one of ours there. So the name and the email, the phone number. A bit more information about the plan, so it'll have the lot size in this case, so house details, land size, so 19 squares, 4 beds, 2 baths, 2 garage, 350 square metre block. It'll always have a floor plan in there. It'll always have a disclaimer in there. That part I can assure you, and it has to because of the render and a few other areas. And that's a flyer. So in principle, connecting a house to a package, to a block of land, it's not necessarily exclusive. And I'll answer that in sort of the next couple of slides. But if you want to look at the simplicity of how this works, is if these are all our home designs as a builder, then we can find a block of land anywhere that's available for sale, and we have connections to, I mean our industry, we talk to our land people all the time. So the people who sell the land talk to the houses, the builders, and then vice versa. So we can see their price list for sale every single week that they send it out, and we can see that this block here is available for sale. As long as it fits this house, then we can create a house and land package. Essentially, the process might be this house fits that block, so we can package that up, which is house price plus block price and a few other goodies, which we'll explain shortly. Okay, so here's the process. You grab the house, so you'll need, just move my head out of the way there. Getting a detailed quote from a builder is important. Separate land contract from the developer, so there'll be contract 1, contract 2, usually. There are some exceptions to that, but 99% of the time, it'll be house contract, land contract, and that'll give you your total price. Now, in addition, so you've got a base price, the site costs need to be determined to put that house on that block. They'll add site cost estate covenants as well. So that's where, if you're building in this estate, they will have some rules and regulations that you must comply with. You must have render on your facade. The ceiling heights must be certain height and things like that. So the consultant at your builder will have to add those into your price, and obviously your land price as well. And then generally they'll minus a promotion if there is one, and they'll minus the government grants if applicable as well, and that'll equal your package price. And here's an example. So the house is 280, let's say site costs 12.5 and covenants are 1,500, the land's 350. We might have a 20K promo depending on which builder you're talking to. They'll take away 10 grand for the grant, and that package will be 634, including first home buyer, and that is a house and land package. Now, a couple of handy insights. So to answer the question clearly, are house and land packages exclusive? The answer is sort of yes and no. And as I said, 99% of the time, it's house plus land and we can access that. But essentially, sometimes a developer, they will assign land exclusively to a builder, and the builder will advertise that exclusively as a house and land package under them. But whilst that is exclusive, the builder will never give, well, never say never, but very rarely give all of their entire stage to one builder. So they might give some blocks to that builder, and that builder. There'll still be some other blocks remaining to be sold and packaged on and purchased by general public, if that makes sense. Okay, so there's always blocks available, but yes, there are ways, there are times where exclusivity is given to a builder, and they price everything up, etc., etc. Packages, I guess the truth here. So what I want to do is, we don't really want to give you much fluff or rubbish in this. We'll be pretty direct with this video, set of videos on this page. So one of the things that's absolute truth is packages are there to generate leads or inquiries. They're basically designed to get, as I say here, get your attention, generate inquiries. They're priced to be attractive, which is why the government grants are often discounted. It might get you from 501,000 package down to 491. Okay, in most cases, packages only ever include the basic inclusions, and they'll include the site costs and the covenants. But 99% of the time, you will be spending some money on a further promo or an additional upgrade in addition to that package price. It's very rare for someone to buy the package as advertised. It is designed for you to click on, get your details, and really talk to you about the package that's right for you moving forward once you talk to that sales consultant. Okay, so the fastest way, a little tip down the bottom, the fastest way to get a full price package that includes what you want, in all honesty, is just to speak to a sales consultant. And as I said in a previous video, or 2 or 3 or 4 of them, and say, here's what I want, here's how it works. And we've got some more videos for you that will help explain that process further. We'll talk to you then.